Let's keep talking about spring 2024. I just watched Grandma and Grandpa turn young again, and I want to talk about it. So this is an interesting story. Basically, it follows these two people here, and they're a couple that have been together for almost 70 years, and they planted an apple tree in their, I guess, orchard. I guess they live on a farm. But anyway, they planted this apple tree when they first got married, and it got damaged in a typhoon. And they tried to repair it, and they figured it'll probably never grow again, but they did their best. Around 60 years later, they noticed that the tree has one apple on it, a golden apple. And so they take it, and then they eat it, and then they wake up the next day young again. And they kind of look like themselves when they were younger, except they still have grey hair. When they were younger, they had black hair. Overall, this is a cute story, and I think I'm going to enjoy it. It had a lot of funny moments. It had a lot of sweet moments. They're obviously very in love with each other. Everybody on the show talks about how in love they are and how nauseating it is, like in a cute way. And they're just generally really well liked in their little town, and they have a loving family around them. But there are some criticisms from me. Now, I want to preface this with saying I haven't read the manga yet, so I'm coming into this pretty blind. But there are a couple of weird little tropes in here. So they're grandparents. They have, I think, 2 granddaughters, but we've only met one so far. And as soon as she sees them, well, her first reaction is shock, but then she kind of acts a little weird around her granddad, and she's, I think, middle school. She's either middle school or early high school, so she's around 14 to 15 years old. And she kind of, like, jokes with her grandma, oh, you should let me have grandpa, like, in a romantic way, and it's kind of weird. So they also have a daughter-in-law called Kaidi, and Kaidi is the granddaughter. I think her name's Mio. I'm going to have to remember everybody's names. She's the mother, and then their father is their son. Anyway, when Kaidi sees Grandpa too, she kind of has a hots for him, which is still a little weird, but less weird because she's not blood related to him, but still like, that's some Hamster X shit, you know what I mean? But that's only really one reference. There's a point where they liken him to one of their favourite male idols and like swoon over the male idol and ask the grandpa to do some of the poses, and that's just kind of strange to me. But yeah, the whole granddaughter being in love with him is, I don't like that. We can get rid of that. I did see on Twitter one of the manga readers saying that it's a very, very small trope. It happens once or twice in the whole story, and then it moves on talking about Mio and her classmates and stuff like that, and just normal, regular high school stuff. So I hope that's the case. I kind of wish they'd have just nixed it for the anime, but here we are. Anime's gonna anime. That aside, this is really fun, and the first thing he says to her when he realises they're young again is, we should take a honeymoon, because when they first got married they were really poor and they never got a chance to go on a honeymoon. So that, I think, is the main goal of this story. But they're very cute together. He's clearly very in love with her, and she's a very sweet lady too, but she's a little bit fierce, and I kind of love that. And also the whole dynamic with the granddaughter, he does not encourage it whatsoever. He's like, no, stop. So, yeah. But anyway, overall, I really enjoyed it. It's beautifully animated. The art style's super cute. And like I said, it had some really funny moments. So I will definitely be watching this weekly. Let me know what you guys think, and thanks for watching.